All right, Cap, we live, man. Back with another one.
Yes, shrewd news and reviews with the real deal Jaws Real and Cuz Rob the Water God, and we're trying to extract some lessons from, you know, hot topics. And we're talking about health, wealth, and deeper understanding of self.
And everything else, man.
Yeah, you know.
For
So
real.
I want to go over another story about AI. We've been covering AI a lot lately.
We covered
There's
Chat
stories all
GPT.
over the news. We are talking about how teaching is going to have to get changed. The way that we test students is going to have to change because could be used to cheat, plagiarize. We also talked about the dark side of Chat GPT, the racism and how it spits out misinformation. Now I think we have more of a feel good story with I don't know. Maybe it's not a feel good story for everybody, but we need to understand how this AI technology is changing the world, how it's going to come for some of our jobs. So we need to stay adaptable. And some of these things could be used to help us. On February 22nd at 1:30 approximately, we're going to see the first AI lawyer per CBS News. It's not legal in all courts, and you know,
Wait, so it's legal now that we can get an AI lawyer for our cases?
well, it's not legal in all courts. I think it'll be good to go into this article that CBS News has, and they'll go over the details. I kind of just laid out some key takeaways, but let's slow things down, and zoom out a little bit and break it down. Understand. Google, shut up. Let's get back to the show. All right. You seeing what I'm seeing, Bob?
Yep.
All
I
right.
got
First
you on.
AI powered robot lawyer will represent defendant in court next month. What I didn't mention maybe is that it's traffic court. I mean, I think it could go further, but this is probably a good place to try it out. We don't want to go with the AI lawyer on the RICO case just yet. This is a good
For real.
place to beta test it. But moving right along, a robot lawyer powered by artificial intelligence will be the first of its kind to help a defendant fight a traffic ticket in court next month. Joshua Browder, CEO of Do Not Pay, said that the company's AI creation runs on a smartphone, listens to court arguments, and formulates responses for the defendant. The AI lawyer tells the defendant what to say in real time through headphones. The robot lawyer will take its first case on February. Let me get this out of the way. Excuse me. On February 22nd, Browder announced on Twitter last week. On February 22nd at 1:30, history will be made for the first time ever. A robot will represent someone in a U.S. courtroom. Do Not Pay AI will whisper in someone's ear exactly what to say. We will release results and share more after it happens. Wish us luck, he tweeted. I'm going to stop right there, Bob. Tell me you haven't seen this before, like a movie where a guy is trying to talk to a woman and maybe he has an earpiece and the smoother guy is like coaching him on what to say in real time and listening in.
I haven't seen that movie.
I feel like I've seen that gag a bunch of times. I think Urkel might have pulled something like that on Family Matters one time, where
Dang.
somebody's talking to the guy and telling him what to say. This is kind of like that.
Yeah.
You never seen that plot or nothing.
I ain't never seen that plot, but I
I
can
think you've
see.
seen it and maybe you forgot. I
Yeah.
don't know. But I think that gag's been done a lot. But I digress. He did not disclose the name of the client or the court. So they got to keep this on the low. Can't let everybody know what's going on. Maybe the judge might even act differently if he knew this was going on. I don't know. The artificial intelligence firm has already used AI generated form letters and chatbots to help people secure refunds for in flight Wi Fi that didn't work, as well as to lower bills and dispute parking tickets. Among other issues, according to Browder, all AI told the company, what? Oh, AI told the company has relied on these AI templates to win more than 2 million customer service disputes in court cases on behalf of individuals against institutions and organizations. He added, hmm, that's interesting. You know that like if your flight gets canceled or something like that, if you ask for a refund, sometimes they'll just say things to you like, well, we could give you another flight, at another time. And some people just take it. But if you look at your contract, like the small print, you're probably entitled to a refund. And if you don't push the issue, the people that you talk to on the phone won't give you that. With this type of technology, stuff like that will be a thing of the past.
Mm.
They already know the language in which to use to get what you're entitled to, because not everybody reads the fine print. When we need an app on our phone, do you go through all of the terms and conditions, or do you just click accept and just
Right.
get out the way?
Right. We just click accept.
That's what most people do. That's what I do a lot of the times, but this could help us. You see here, I'll iterate again. They said that it helped uh, the templates. They relied on the AI templates to win more than 2 million customer service disputes. So that's no small potatoes. They said it has raised 27.7 million from tech-focused venture capital firms, including Andreessen Horowitz and Crew Capital. That's big money shit. That's above my pay grade. I don't even recognize those names. But that's venture capital firms. That's big money when you talk about that. In the past year, AI tech has really developed and allowed us to go back and forth in real time with corporations and governments, he told CBS Money Watch of recent advances. We spoke live with companies and customer service reps to lower bills with companies. And what we're doing next month is to try to use the tech in a courtroom for the first time. If the robot lawyer loses the case, do not pay will cover any fines, Browder said. Oh, okay. So real time to be testing this out. Now we're getting into the legality of it. I think this is an interesting element to it. It's legal in some, but not most courtrooms. Some courts allow defendants to wear hearing aids, some versions of which are Bluetooth enabled. That's how Browder determined that do not pay's technology can legally be used in this case. However, the tech isn't legal in most courtrooms. Some states require that all parties consent to being recorded, which rules out the possibility of a robot lawyer entering many courtrooms. Of the 300 cases do not pay considered for a trial of its robot lawyer, only 2 were feasible. Damn. So we got a long way to go. Only out of 300 cases, only 2 was a possibility. Just
Mm.
want to remember that, what I'm saying, before we think that the technology has gone too far, because some people will read the headline and feel like, yo, this is just going to be going on in every courtroom. Let's pump the brakes.
Right.
It's within the letter of the law, but I don't think anyone could ever imagine this would happen, Brower said. It's not in the spirit of the law, but we're trying to push things forward, and a lot of people can't afford legal help. That's for damn sure. I'd rather do something like that if I could just download an app or something rather than pay a high price ass lawyer to do something that probably only take them 10 minutes. If these cases
And
were
they charge you
successful,
400 an hour.
I know I've been through that too many times in my life. If the cases are successful, it will encourage more courts to change their rules. Uh, a good point that they're raising is lawyers would not support this. The ultimate goal, according to Browder, is to democratize legal representation by making it free for those who can't afford it. In some cases, eliminating the need for pricey attorneys. But given the technology is legal in many courtrooms, he doesn't expect it to be able to commercialize the product anytime soon. Oh, but given the technology is illegal in many courtrooms, you don't expect to be able to commercialize the product anytime soon. That's what we suspected. The courtroom stuff is more advocacy, he said. It's more to encourage the system to change. The thing is, I feel like something like this could get on the black market. There's a lot of people that are use this even if it's not legal, especially if
Right.
it's not known. He is well aware of the challenge and hurdles on the horizon. When we tweeted about demoing Do Not Pay's robot lawyer in the courts, lawyers threatened him and told him he'd be sent to jail, he told CBS Money Watch. So the lawyers are already hating. They don't want to see this happen. This is kind of stopping their bag up. So it'll be interesting to see where this goes, but we're in the infancy stages of this right now. So how you feel now, man?
I
With
love it.
everything we know about AI now, are you scared of the changes, or do you welcome in the changes? Are
I'm
you?
welcoming it. I feel like a lot of these lawyers and stuff they're not gonna welcome it. A lot of these high price uh careers that these professionals have where they could try to charge you an arm and a leg, it's gonna be hard to have to charge that now. So, some of these lawyers may need to look for a second, you know what I mean? A second source of income in the next 5 to 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
I think the AI technology has a long way to go before it could be as charismatic as a lawyer is, especially when you're trying to win over a jury. I don't think they want to hear a robot plead the case. I think they're going to more want to hear it from a lawyer. I think just humans are just more persuasive in that way. And when it comes to having to devise a complex legal strategy, I don't know if the technology is that far yet. So they're still going to need lawyers for a lot of stuff, but a lot of this kind of like simple stuff. I think it'll put downward pressure on the price of what attorneys could charge. I think it'll kind of it'll force them to have to be a little bit more reasonable with those prices, when it comes to
Yeah.
little small stuff like that. So, it's going to be a good thing for some people, maybe a bad thing for other people. But we've seen how algorithms and stuff like that could kind of like bite us in the ass where it's not a good thing. So, anytime where I see news where it could kind of help out the little guys, the people who don't have as much money, kind of makes me feel good. Like we need a win. We
Yeah.
need a win. Even though out of 300 cases, they can only use that on two, you kind of got to celebrate the small victories.
Yeah, for real.
It's a start. Speaking of technology being used to help the little guys, I don't know if this is I don't know if I'm as happy about this one. I heard about this story with TikTok. TikTok in the news again. We know that China gets a different version of TikTok from us.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the story? Another
Yeah.
thing was TikTok is taking information. Now we hear that the game is rigged. Huh?
Of course.
We wanted to make a TikTok to get more engagement. That's something we might still do in the future. But now it's been proven, as we suspected before, that the game is rigged on TikTok. Turns out they can make anybody go viral by just hitting a damn button. And some people are doing it for their damn friends. You see, you seeing what I'm seeing?
Now I'm seeing what you're seeing. Yeah.
Okay. Just to give a little preview, documents reviewed by Forbes show that employees have heated their own accounts, as well as accounts of people with whom they have personal relationships. According to one document, a heating incident of this type led to an account receiving more than 3 million views. I wonder if they charge their friend. I might be telling my friends like, "Look, man, I got the jug. Give me 5 bands. I'll get you popping." Saying, y'all got a little single, got a little street team out there. I know what you need. I can give you the juice. Just slide
Yeah.
me 5 bands. I'm in there. What you think?
I mean, yeah, that's a good hustle. I mean, everybody want to go viral. You know what I mean?
Who the hell don't want to go viral? I
Right.
noticed on TikTok, it seemed like everybody with light skin and wavy hair, it seemed like was going viral. I was like, yo, is this you know what I'm saying? This is like a thing, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know if it could be something behind that. I don't know if Forbes want money for the article. If they keep pressing me about subscribing, I'm gonna go ahead and read the inside of the article. I'm gonna keep it funky with you, but let's try to get through it. TikTok and ByteDance employees regularly engaged in heating, a manual push that ensures specific videos achieve a certain number of video views, according to six sources and documents reviewed by Forbes. For years, TikTok has described its powerful For You page as a personalized feed ranked by an algorithm that predicts your interests based on your behavior in the app. But that's not the
Mhm.
full story. According to six current and former employees of TikTok and its parent company, ByteDance, and internal documents and communication reviewed by Forbes. These sources reveal that in addition to letting the algorithm decide what goes viral, staff at TikTok and ByteDance also secretly handpick specific videos and supercharge their distribution using a practice known internally as heating. I can heat you up, baby. Shoot me 10 bands. Five on the front end, five when you get lit. I'm gonna look out for you. That's what I'm gonna do for you. Let me go on, man. The heated feature refers to boosting videos into the For You feed through Operation Intervention to achieve a certain number of video views. An internal TikTok document titled Mint Heating Playbook explains the total video views of heated video accounts for a large portion of the daily total video views, around 1 to 2%, which can have a significant impact on overall core metrics. Well, getting ahead of ourselves. TikTok has never publicly disclosed that it engaged in heating, and while all tech giants engage to some degree in efforts to amplify specific posts to their users, whoa, I didn't even know that they knew all of that. They said all tech giants is doing that. They usually clear label when they do so. They usually clearly label when they do so. Better said.
Gotcha.
Google, Meta, and TikTok itself, for example, have partnered with public health and election groups to distribute accurate information about COVID-19 and help users find their polling place, making clear disclosures about how and why they chose to promote these messages. Disclaimer: in a former life, I held policy positions at Facebook and Spotify. That's fair for Forbes, the author of this article, to disclose that. So we know that we know how to kind of take that with a grain of salt. But I feel better that they're disclosing that. I love to see journalists adhering to journalistic standards because journalists don't get enough credit these days. But I digress. But sources told Forbes that TikTok has often used heating to court influencers and brands, enticing them into partnership by inflating their videos' view count. This suggests that heating has potentially benefited some influencers and brands, those with whom TikTok has sought business relationships at the expense of others with whom it has not. That's interesting. So they definitely, getting a bag for it. This ain't no friendly shit, which, I mean, we could have figured that out before we even read that. We think of social media as being very democratizing and giving everyone the same opportunity to reach an audience, said Evelyn Duke, a professor at Stanford Law School and senior research fellow at Knight First Amendment Institute at Columbia University. Ooh, she decorated out here. But that's not always true, she cautioned. To some degree, the same old power structures are replicating in social media as well, where the platform can decide winners and losers to some degree, and commercial and other kinds of partnerships take advantage. Heating also reveals that at least sometimes videos on the For You page aren't there because TikTok thinks you'll like them. Instead, they're there because TikTok wants a particular brand or creator to get more views. And without labels like those used for ads and sponsored content, it's impossible to tell which is which. I don't think I'm gonna read this whole thing, man. I think we got the idea, man. I encourage everybody to read it in its entirety. But that goes to show, Bob, we might have to start greasing some palms, man. We need an inside source, man. That's like it's like guys in wrestling that don't take steroids. Like they don't exist anymore. Like everybody has to get with the program or you're not gonna be able to compete. This is just what the game is. We've been shown this time and time again. Remember when we covered that story on Vice where people were pumping up their music,
Yeah.
going viral with the streaming farms and everything like
Yeah.
that? More and
Yeah.
more of these stories are becoming exposed.
But I got one objective comment about
Okay,
this.
go ahead.
We know that in America they've been talking about banning TikTok.
Yeah, I think it's banned for federal employees. I think I could look that up while we're talking, but I think federal employees have already banned it. But
Banned.
continue.
Yeah. So just to be objective, okay. um I think it's something with TikTok more than just all it is. There's something that somebody don't like. I'm not sure. A I can't put nothing on it, but I think TikTok's it's not liked here by the by the higher ups. What would you say about that?
I would agree with that. They might have a good reason not to like TikTok, but
Yeah.
Biden did approve banning TikTok from U.S. government phones. Federal employees are now banned from using TikTok. I did confirm that. Um, we saw news of that as early as late last year in December. So
So they
seems
can't
like
have TikTok on their phones if you're a government employee.
nah. Remember, there was a scare about the information. The information being sent to, somebody that would
Gotcha.
kind of like,
Yeah.
that's weird.
Gotcha.
Foreign relations is weird. What I'm saying? I'm not a relations expert, but it's like we cool with China, but we got beef with them at the same time.
Yeah, it's
You know
like
what
we
I'm
get y'all to produce our stuff, but hey,
saying? Yeah, she could go left at any point. You know what I'm saying? Watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's like
we do our production there, but hold on, that is kind of weird, right?
yeah, it's weird. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. That's another story for another day, but
Yeah.
it's something that we got to just pay attention to, man. All of these changes in technology. I see that they messing with people YouTube pages now. Especially left-leaning content providers. They're complaining about that, like they're being shadow banned in some kind of way. I heard Kyle Kalinske talking about that. I heard David Patman talking about that. They're changing the guidelines on YouTube, especially when it comes to cursing. People are always changing the title. You can't put certain words, in your videos or in the titles, or you might not get recommended to your subscribers, however it works out. So these are things that we got to be kind of in tune with. We got to stay up to speed because the game is always changing, and the only people that's going to survive is the people that's able to adapt.
Yeah. So
but I think I said everything that I got to say about that.
Yeah. So would you get on TikTok?
Perhaps. I mean, we got to get this shit popping, man. We taking time out to do this, man. It would be nice if, and this is our hobby. This is not our career, but it would be nice if we could, turn a profit on this thing, get some ROI. And if TikTok is going to bring us closer to that, I'm willing to use it as a vehicle. I'm open to the Twitch, the TikTok, the Face. I'm open to all of it at this.
Yeah. There's another one, Rumble, your boy. I think that's your boy. Is he part
That's more of like a right wing type of? I don't know if they would be feeling us too much on that. They might be feeling you a little bit more than me, for sure.
Yeah, but all right, man. So yeah, man. I guess anything else you want to cover? You want to go ahead and close them out, Cal?
Hey, man, go ahead and if you hate a little bit harder in the comments. If we got something wrong, get in the comments and set us straight. We appreciate the love too, the support. Go ahead and power slap that like button whenever you get a chance, because that helps us out. I mean, we ain't asking you to come out the pocket. I mean, the least you can do is slap on the like button, maybe even share it with a friend or something like
Yeah, man, and let us know how y'all feel about TikTok. What do you think, man? Are you using TikTok? Do you think like
Oh,
it's a, is it a scam? Are they like, recording information on your phone? I had took it off my daughter's phone. She can't use TikTok, because
mm,
we like the government. We like, hey man, hold on. If y'all hold on, if y'all doing stuff, man, we got sacred information too that we got, man. We may don't want our information leaking out. So it is what it
yeah.
is. But let me know what y'all doing. Let me know what y'all think about it. Are y'all still using TikTok? I may have to get a throwaway phone. And you know what I'm saying, Cap? We may have to be on that
Yeah,
thing
put
trying
it
to.
on the burner account. I don't know. I don't got nothing to say. I don't know enough to have a hard line opinion on everything bad, but the it's more and more bad news coming out about it. So that's all I got.
Right. So hey man, we're gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
Yeah.